Hello everybody, and welcome back to my modded world. How is everybody doing today? Good, I hope. That's good. So, as you may have noticed, I got rid of the 2 XP tanks that were here, and I put in the column of lava, like I mentioned that I wanted to do in an earlier episode. And you may have guessed that the reason that these 2 are missing is because I was able to finally upgrade the portable tanks from thermal expansion, because we did some of the thermal expansion mod last episode, and I was in fact able to upgrade quite a few of them. I think I had 6 tanks total. Where were they? This chest? Yeah, I had 6 tanks total. Only one of which I was not able to upgrade. The other 5 I upgraded once into the what is it? The hardened? I think it's hardened. Hardened, yep. Which is the 2nd tier. With Invar, I had just barely enough Invar. And the 3rd upgrade is the hardened glass, and the hardened glass is made from pulverized obsidian and pulverized lead. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to use, well, not rather. What I did say is if I got the obsidian from the igneous extruder, which is what we have here, if I got it from this, I would only use it on the thermal expansion stuff, and tanks is part of that stuff. So I am not using any of the obsidian elsewhere. I'm not using it to make tools for Tinker's Construct. I'm not using it to make a portal to go to the Nether. It was solely for upgrading those tanks, and because I desperately needed to upgrade my fluid storage. So I was able to put all of my XP, my liquid XP, into better storage, into those 32 bucket tanks rather than the 8 bucket tanks that I had earlier, as well as I put another one. I think this one's full, actually. I gotta change it out. Yeah, it's full. But anyways, so there's that, and now I have a nice source of lava for my construct here, or my smeltery, and I did quite a bit of caving. While I was down in this cave here. And before we go any further, I wanted to show a short clip on what I found down there. I discovered a few different things here and there, and I will show you those right now. Oh, here's slime. Ooh, our first slime. What? What is this stuff? Abyssal stone. That is so cool. What is that? It's like dark, There's emerald. What is that? Dark emerald ore. There's more of that stuff. That is a strange water block. Huh. That's funny. Well, I'm gonna take some of this stuff, because... Ooh, and there's some lapis. And this stuff is all... What is that? Uh-oh. Oh, I just got hit by a... Slowness, mate. Wonderful. I love traps. Must have been blindness. I don't know where it come from, though. Wonderful. Alright, well, I'll have to be careful that way. But I'm going to mine some of this stuff. This stuff looks really cool. I'll probably end up using this in the power generation room that we just built. This may be a... Oh no! Maybe new block, or a new design for that room. So I'm going to take some of this before I die. Okay, I got the area all secured. It's now safe to take a look around. I spent a number of hours down here lighting up cave systems all over the place. Except for this one, apparently. I missed this one. But anyways, check this out. Look how cool the blue looks against the black. I mean, I think that just looks so good. It just looks like, I mean, I don't know, but it looks awesome. So I think maybe maybe I'll try to incorporate some blue in with the black in our power room, because I just can't leave I can't leave that alone. That just looks so cool like that. So maybe I don't want to use water because I don't want to hear water all the time, but maybe I'll find something else. And that was a few things that happened while I was caving. There was more things that happened, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to record them because I very rarely record while I'm caving. I record all the time because I would need a NASA-sized computer to to handle all the raw footage because it eats up some hard drive space, I'll tell you what. But so you'll just have to settle with things that happen while I'm recording. But anyways, enough about that. As you can see, I got the lava pillar here, so now it fuels my smeltery. And as you may have noticed, the brown on the floor, I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, or I should say if this was down last episode, but I replaced the jungle planks with the spruce planks because I hate the pink wood. I think it looks much better in here. I added these support beams that go up to the Thaumcraft room, and actually I did some stuff up here too. And here, my smeltery is full. I need to pour off. Quite a bit of stuff because actually, before we go up there, I want to show you. We have 526 iron in there and 316 copper, and I need to. I just haven't had the time to sit here and pour off blocks because I've just been doing a ton of caving, and it is completely apparent in my ore chest because it is stuffed to the gills. So I need to do something about that. But anyways, back up to what we were doing. Go up here, and I replaced the outer rim with all the spruce, just like I did downstairs. And I don't know if I like it or not. I think it's growing on me. At first, when I did it, I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I think the green was better. But the more I'm up here and the more I see it, the more it's grown on me. I may actually change this out again with maybe like a very dark stone, or maybe there's a darker wood than this. I mean, I know dark oak isn't out in 164, but maybe maybe in one of these mods there's a darker wood. But if not, I could use like a dark stone brick, kind of like what we found. That abyssal stone, I think, might look pretty good here as abyssal blocks or something like that. But anyways, I may just leave it spruce because I mean, I don't know. Well, time will tell. Maybe a suggestion from the viewer audience might sway my decision, but for the time being, it's going to stay spruce. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, out here, we got... Come on. One of my... Noisy cows. One of my... Oh, did both of them grow now? No, just the one. This one looks like it's in the second to last stage. I assume that this is now done because I see the pink and purple particle effects pulling into it. So I can only assume that this is now a full-grown ender lily. And it does hurt when you walk into it. And I know that is a characteristic of a full-grown ender lily. Unless, oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this. Okay, sweet. So it was... Did I only get the 1 seed back? I did get the 1 seed back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to plant this one yet. I'm going to melt down this ender pearl. And apparently I can make end stone out of... Now, if I did my math right, let's see if I can figure this out. End stone. End stone? Now... Let me get away from these cows. They're going to drive me nuts. Okay, back to what we were doing. End stone. Now, there's 2 ways to make it. I could either pour 50 MB over obsidian or 250 over sandstone. Now, each pearl... This here? Okay, here we go. Each pearl gives 250, so that's cool. When melted down in the smeltery. And fluid transposers don't have any of that stuff yet, so we'll be using the smeltery. So I could either use the well, I won't be using the obsidian because, like I said before, that that is only going to be used for until I'm able to mine it. Normally, I'm only using that obsidian for the thermal expansion stuff, the upgrades, and I have not made any more of it since upgrading those tanks. So anyways, the other option is sandstone, and it requires 250. So it's either I can get 5 out of this or 1 out of this, and I'm just going to be using the 1. So it once the other pearl is done, I can get a sandstone base for it, and it will grow. I believe at it was 4. I think it was 4 times the speed as if it was grown in dirt. So what we're gonna do, once we're done sleeping, we'll go ahead and... Oh, I can't because that's so full. Well, I'll do that some other time because that is not really the key point of this video. So I'm just gonna stick those in storage until I can deal with them later. The other thing, down here in the basement, this is the room that I was working on after last episode. I wanted to do something similar to this. This is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to do like black details, like structure, and then the walls I wanted a lighter color, and then I like this concrete for the floor. It's kind of got this industrial, kind of a cold look to it. And this comes from, I think it's chisel. I'm pretty sure it's chisel. You make concrete by just smelting gravel, and you get raw concrete, and then you can chisel it into a bunch of different stuff, just like Chisel Mod does. But anyways, an unexpected side effect of this concrete is you run really fast on it. It's probably double speed, or similar, somewhere in there. And it causes a little bit of glitchiness. Like, I don't like it, especially for being such a confined area. I don't need to run very fast in this room. That's why these wood planks are here at the bottom of the stairs, because I could not enter the stairs from the coming off of the concrete. Like, I don't know what it was, but there was a collision. I would just come to a stop right here at the base of the stairs, and I would have to jump onto the stairs to go up them. So that's why I put those there, and I don't like that. It also, when there's items dropped on the floor, not that there's going to be too many items dropped on this floor, but it does some weird things. Sometimes they sit inside the block, sometimes you can't pick them up. It just does weird stuff. So I'm probably going to use something else for the floor. I may end up using the concrete for the walls, actually. Not the pillars, but the inserts in the walls. And then the ceiling is going to be a little bit higher than this, because I don't... this is only 4 blocks high at the moment, and I think it needs to be probably 5 or 6. So anyways, and over here off to the side, this is not permanent. This I was just setting up kind of like a proof of concept. What this is going to be is I want a small room off to the side. It's probably not going to be open like this because these grow better in the dark. And I'll probably put some slabs on the floor to keep them from or keep the room from spawning monsters. But it's essentially going to be like this. I'm going to have a few racks, probably in rows of my different doorberry bushes. I have quite a few. After all that caving, I found quite a bit more bushes. I found a ton more, and there's a ton of bushes down there that I didn't get a chance to because they're a bit out of reach. In this chest, no, nope. This one, see, I still got this column here. These 4 here are all my bushes. So I got quite a bit. Oh, and there's some more copper one right there. So I'm gonna need to make a big room for my bushes, and so that's gonna be kind of off to the side of this, and that is really all that I can report on this room for now. I want to work on a little bit more off camera. Not right now, probably after the end of this episode. So we won't see any more progress on this room. What I wanted to do today is I wanted to... let's see, what did I want to do? I wanted to go to... back to that tundra. The tundra that we found when we were node hunting at the end of the episode. Because while I was there, I forgot to grab snow, and now I need snow to make a glacial. What do they call that? Glacial accumulator, I think it was. No, precipitator. And I need 2 snow blocks to make it, and this thing will make. It's essentially an ice machine. You can make ice blocks, snow blocks, and snowballs out of it as long as it's fed water. So I need ice. I mean, ice is good. So that way, I don't have to do a frozen lake and silk touch and all that stuff. I can just make a machine that spits it out. So we're gonna be going back there today. But before we do, I wanted to make a. Let's see if I can bring it up here. What was it called? I think it's called a glider. Yep. I want to make a glider, and that takes 2 of these wings and a stick. And we make the wings with leather and sticks. I think it's... Yeah, I need... Are they 2 different IDs? No, they're not. So it's... I just need... Do I need a... No, okay. So we just need... I thought it was... maybe there was 2 recipes, one for a left wing and one for a right wing, but there's not. It's just the same thing. So that should cover it there, and we need some. I got some sticks, so we're gonna make a glider. And the reason that we're gonna make a glider is because I also want to check out the slime island that we found last episode, or not? Was it last episode? No, it wasn't. It was the node hunting episode. We found that in the same episode that we went and found that tundra, and they're actually right next to each other. So we're going to check that slime island out, and I wanted to use the hang glider to jump off of it. Not that I need to, because it's right above some water, but I think it'd be a fun thing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start heading over that way, and I will meet you out there. Okay, so here we are at Slime Island. I got 2 stacks of sand to pillar up, and got my hang glider to get down. We're going to pillar up right here, because it looks like we'll go up right off the edge of that, so we'll go ahead and do that. Come on, there we go. Some of you, speaking of, there's the boat that I used to get out here, and it did the same thing that other boat did in that other episode. I can't reclaim it. It's a defective boat. I don't know what's going on. I didn't think boats were so glitchy back in 1.6.4, or maybe it has something to do with the mods. I don't really know. But anyways. So you've probably seen my tools down there, my Tinker's Construct tools. They're all they're all covered in moss. And I put moss on there because I realized that I have an unlimited supply of it. With the chisel mod, I can take smooth stone and turn it into mossy stone bricks. We're getting close. And you use 9 of those to make 1 moss ball. Oh wow, come up right on the edge. That is skill. Mr. Blue Slime. Let's scan you first. Nothing. Anything? It's probably not a whole lot of anything up here. Nothing. Okay. Put that away. Oh, and my sword as well. My sword has has the moss on it. There we go. But anyways, so it takes oh wow. That is crazy. That is cool. I wonder if I can use some of that somewhere. Let's see, where's my bed at? Anyways, I keep getting distracted here. Back on point. The I had so essentially I have a ton of I have an unlimited supply of moss, and moss is what you put on the tools and the weapons to make cottonseed, to make the auto repair, and each moss you gives it another tier. I put 2. There's 3 spots on these. 2 of them went to repair, and there's 1 slot open on each of them. I may put another repair on it. I probably won't because it seems to... Oh wow, another one spawned right close to me. Anyways, it seems to keep up really, really well with damage. Since putting the repair on there, I have not had to repair any of them even once. They seem to keep up pretty quickly at tier 2. So, and I don't have any problem with wasting space on these iron tools because each tool only took 1 iron ingot to make. I have a ton of iron, and like I said, the moss is unlimited supply, so I figure why not. And I'm not going to be keeping these tools forever. Obviously, it's I'm going to be upgrading here at some point. But so I didn't feel it was all that bad of a decision to take and put those on the tools. Why is there's no trees up here? That sucks. I was hoping for a tree. I just noticed that there wasn't any. I may have to go to that other slime island and see if there's trees on that one. Get our shovel. Okay, so I got everything that I wanted to get. I took all those bouncy slime blocks and a bunch of dirt, and I took a full 32 buckets of the blue slime, the liquid, and yeah, like I said, there was no trees up here, so couldn't get any of those, but that's okay because we got that other slime island elsewhere, so we'll check that one out some other time. So we're gonna hang glide. I have no idea. I should probably have tested this. What did I do? Just... Okay, you don't hold it. You just... It's a single... Okay, so right-click it, activates it. Another right-click deactivates it. I thought maybe you had to hold it. That is not the case, so that is good to know. Yeah, not something that I should have been figuring out on the fly. I probably should have tested that before I got up here, but oh well. So, here we go. Now, something else that I forgot to check while I was out here is I wanted to check out for these new monsters called a Blizz, which is the cold version of the Blaze, and you use that for something. I think it's Tinker's Construct stuff, but or maybe oh no, it's not Tinker's. It's a thermal expansion thing. It because that's how you make the gelid cryothium, something like that. It's a coolant. It's like a super coolant. But I didn't see any, and I still don't see any. So I wonder if they, just like other mobs, they only spawn at night, which would make total sense, because I wasn't here at night before. I probably should have waited till it was nighttime before I flew over here, but that would probably have been kind of dangerous. Well, I want to finish gathering some snow here and head back. If I don't find anything to report, I will see you back at home base. If I do, I will see you. I'll see you there if it happens. But I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen on the way back, because I will probably be taking a familiar route back. Probably by boat. Actually, I will be taken by boat. I'll have to make another one because, like I said before, that the one that I used to get out here decided to get all derpy, and I couldn't take it back. So I'll have to make a new one. That's okay. I got lots of wood on me. So I will see you back at the base. Almost forgot to take down my sand pillar. Should be almost 2 stacks there. Never done one quite that big before. And there we go. Okay, here we are back at home base, and the whole point of that trip was to get some snow so we can make this, the glacial precipitator. And it's all powered up now, and looks like we need some water. And I don't have the accumulator going at the moment because there's no water around it. But we'll go ahead and we'll make just a small infinite water pool here. So I brought some buckets. Obviously this is all just temporary. And really the reason that I want the ice blocks is to oh no, I don't want ice. I mean snow. I want ice. Is to chisel these, because I think I think you can chisel these. They should make some pretty cool designs that I may use. This may be the blue that I use, because I don't want to use water unless I use. I mean, I might be able to use water as long as it's not flowing, because I don't like. I don't want to be constantly hearing the noise of flowing water. So I'm gonna go get my chisel. See what these ice blocks can do. And ice. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Kind of like that, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. It's not quite blue enough. It's almost white. That looks kind of cool. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it still melts. Because it's still considered ice. Because it's just a retextured ice. So if I... let me get something ready here. If I break it... Oh, I get an ice shard. That's interesting. Huh. I thought for sure it'd be water. I wonder if the other... I wonder if regular ice turns to water still. Put this over here. No. You get ice shards. Huh. That's weird. Wonder what I use ice shards for. I was hoping... Nothing. Okay. I was hoping to get... hoping that they make water source blocks. Like in vanilla they do. That's weird that... I don't know. I don't know what mod that is that needs ice shards, so I'll have to look that up. But anyways, so... as long as these don't melt... Actually, let's test that real quick, because if these melt, then I probably can't use them for a building material. We'll see, though. If they don't, then I might use them for the walls, but if they do, then obviously that's going to be a problem, because this is going to be an awfully wet power supply room, and we don't like to mix... It's never good to mix water and power. Okay, these don't look like they're melting, so that is good. I'm going to leave these here. Oh, nope, there it goes. Never mind. So if I do use them, it's going to have to be away from torches. I don't remember what the distance is. I want to say it's 4 or 5 blocks. So... I'm either going to have to come up with a lighting solution that does not source or provide heat, which I don't think there is one. But looks like I'm going to have to find a different material. So the hunt continues. But that's going to wrap up this episode. Actually, before we sign off, I wanted to show you the Ignis extruder here. I got it hooked up to chest, obviously, and I've been running that thing non-stop because it obviously doesn't take anything to run. It doesn't consume anything. So I filled up a chest, or half of a chest with stone. And where is the other one? This here. This is all my cobble, and it conveniently fits into just a few spaces here. This is because you can compress it with you just put them in a grid like you would any other mineral block or whatever or material. And it creates 9 cobble makes a compressed cobble, 9 compressed cobble makes double compressed, and then so on and so forth. So each one of these is worth 729 cobblestone, and this goes all the way up to 8, all the way up to octuple. And it gets ridiculous. It gets up. It's like 42 million something or other. Let's see, cobble. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, octuple compressed cobblestone is 43 million cobblestone. One of those is worth 43 million. I will never ever see one of those. I'll probably never see most of these. But anyways, not that I want to see any of those. But they do look cool, though. They have like a really dark texture to them, and they have a black, kind of a black outline. I'll set one down here real quick. And you can do this with both. Actually, with gravel, you can do this with up to 2 or 3. As I said, cobble goes up to 8, and sand, I think, goes up to sand goes up to at least double. I don't think it goes beyond double. And then, where's my gravel at? There's my gravel there. So anyways, there's that. I think it comes from extra utilities. Either extra utilities or open blocks. I don't remember. It's one of the 2 mods. One of those 2 kind of like additional little knick-knack mods. But anyways, so that's going to be an episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.